wife's dinner table.
Four Seasons too.
Largest rocking chair, the largest mailbox, the largest
Good places.
Beautiful. You can see gators and you can see cows. It's kind of crazy.
So we're here on Capitol Hill. It is a beautiful day out, and today I wanted to do something a little different from what I normally do. Now, as we know, just a week ago, Charlie Kirk was assassinated, unfortunately. I'm absolutely devastated. My heart goes out to Erica Kirk. My heart goes out to his kids. My heart goes out to all his friends and anyone who has supported them, myself included. And because of that, tensions in this country are on the rise. Political violence is on the rise. The temperature is way up and needs to be lowered. So today I want to focus on something a little fun. I'm going to ask members of Congress if I or someone else were to take a trip to the state they represent, where in that state should they go? And I'm not looking for answers such as, oh, go to Los Angeles, or oh, go to Miami, or oh, go to Houston, go to New York City. I'm not looking for obvious answers. Everyone knows those places. Most states have a major city that is relatively well known. I want to know where we should go if you're trying to look for something that's more so unique to that state and something that's lesser known. So without further ado, let's get into it. How are you doing today, Congressman Tim Burchett?
I'm great, brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, although I wish it wasn't raining. But let's say me or someone else were to take a trip to the state of Tennessee. Where would you recommend they should visit? Like, what's a must-see spot? And don't make it anything like obvious, like a major city.
Well, everybody wants to go to the Smoky Mountains. That's kind of the cool spot. But Knoxville, my hometown's a great place. I love it.
What in Knoxville is like your favorite restaurant or spot or place to visit?
My wife's dinner table. That's my favorite spot, brother. We go to the Mexon. It's a little Mexican restaurant attached to the Exxon. I call it the Mexon. And go to Litton's quite a bit. They've got best hamburgers, best steaks I've ever had in the country. No question. If you want a pizza, go to the Pizza Palace. I'd go there. If you want a deli sandwich, go to Ball Market number 3 on Western Avenue.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. Fist bump.
Thank you.
Hello, Congressman. I got a really fun question for you today.
They're always easy.
So we're both from the Commonwealth of Virginia. We both live there. But what about someone who has never been there? Let's say they were to take a trip to the Commonwealth. Where in the Commonwealth do you recommend they should go to other than Northern Virginia and Richmond? I feel like those are a little too obvious.
Well, those are wonderful. I love Southwest Virginia, where the coal fields are. Best people in the world. Some of those beautiful mountains. Anywhere in the Shenandoah Valley is gorgeous. We're very lucky because we have the mountains that go all the way to Virginia Beach and the ocean. So it's hard to find any place in Virginia I don't love.
Yeah, no, the state of Virginia sure is beautiful, and we get the best of both worlds with the beaches and the mountains, as well as some of the forests.
And Four Seasons too.
Bingo. Well, good to see you,
See
sir.
you.
How are you doing today, Congressman?
Very good.
It's good to see you. So let's say me or somebody else were to take a little trip to the state of Illinois. Where do you recommend they should go other than Chicago? I feel like that's, a
All
little
right,
too
good.
obvious.
I'm glad you're asking this question because I'm telling you I live in the most beautiful part of Illinois. So if you want to see some really beautiful rolling hills, some really wonderful places to hike, wonderful places to fish, wonderful places to hunt, multiple wineries, you need to come to Southern Illinois. You can do the Shawnee Wine Trail. The Shawnee Forest is the United States smallest forest, but that's in my district. But there it's apple trees and peach trees and vineyards, lakes and streams, just a beautiful place to hang out and very wonderful to go. There's some unique things up in the little bit farther part in my district. There's a town called Casey, and Casey is known for having the largest rocking chair, the largest mailbox, so entertainment,
wow,
great, a lot of good places to go around the state of Illinois.
I actually did not know that. I learned something new, and that sounds really up my alley because I'm more into rural America than I am into urban America, and there's a lot of other folks like
Illinois
that too.
12 is a rural American.
Illinois 12 sounds good.
All right,
Great to
thank
see
you.
you. Hello, Congressman. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I got a really fun question for you today. So, Florida is your home state and my home state,
great
so
state of
obviously,
Florida.
Yep, the great state of Florida. So obviously we both know about it very well. But let's say someone has never been there and they were to take a trip to Florida, where would you recommend they should go? And please don't say Orlando or Miami. I feel like that's a little obvious.
Well, I'm gonna say Orlando because I'm born and raised there. But what I'll tell you to do is people should go out and see some of our wildlife, and if you can, rent like a jet ski or canoe and go down to St. John's River. Start in Orlando, go to Lake Monroe, go up around the St. John's River, and you can see what Florida's really about in terms of biological diversity. It's beautiful. You can see gators and you can see cows. It's kind of crazy.
I'm actually from South Florida. The Everglades airboat ride was like right up my alley. But
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I've been to the St.
Everglades-
John's River as well.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really nice.
Everglades, St. John's River, is any of it. Yep.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, sir. How are you doing today, Congressman?
If I'm breathing, it's good.
That's good to hear. So let's say I or someone else were to take a trip to the state of South Carolina. Where do you recommend they should go other than Charleston? I feel like that's a little obvious.
Rock Hill, South Carolina. Perfect place to go. Or Hilton Head. Hilton or Kiowa. 3 good places.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a good one. Hey, Congressman, real quickly, if let's say I or someone else were to take a trip to the state of Texas, where would you recommend we would go other than like, the major cities like Houston or Austin?
Oh, there's lots of great places in Texas. One place that I represent that's a great city is San Marcos. Go check it out. Beautiful river, great food, lots of history, and this actually used to be a teaching school that LBJ went to, and just lovely folks. And one thing I'll tell you, one other thing I'll mention about San Marcos is there's a big, beautiful spring there that's actually one of the first places that people have identified human settlement, one of the early places mankind went to when they made it to the Americas. So thank you for asking, man. Take care.
Awesome. Learned something new today. You have a good one, sir. Now that was a fun little experiment. I had some great conversations and learned some interesting new things that I didn't know previously about different parts of the United States. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.